clarification lang, the 100,000 peso prize for the champions, no, is this open to all or will there be separate, yung like before, di ba, may Filipino prize, may foreigner prize, like that. Kasi di ba marami ang sasali na foreign runners, di ba?
So for this year po, ano po muna siya? Ano tawag nito? Open muna. But for next year, I will announce it na. So meron pong different category yung yung ating elite. So, kinukuha ko lang po yung yung cash prizes ng ng ating runner. So yun po. So ngayon, sama-sama po muna sila. Pero may inintroduce na po natin yung age category, no, na na at least yung mga hindi naman potential na magta-top 1, 2, 3, at least mabigyan din natin sila ng opportunity na doon kahit doon sa age group nila, no, na mayroon silang akit sila ng stage, no. And then next year, yan po, magkakaroon po tayo ng separate ng male and female. Tapos elite, local at saka po foreigner.
And secondly, since this wants to be a major international race, no? One major component of international races is the wheelchair category. Are there plans again to hold a wheelchair category in the future?
So, na-try na namin, hindi naman na-try kasi hindi pa naman siya ganun talaga yung wheelchair. But yung last race namin with Milo sa Surigao, in-incorporate namin yung PWD. So ang problem lang po kasi natin dito ngayon, actually very open po kami na magkaroon ng wheelchair category. Ang challenge po natin kasi ngayon yung road. No? Hindi pa po tayo 100% road close, no? So meron po kasi mga intersection na minsan nag-stop and go tayo, no? Lalo na po dito sa may Buendia area, no? Ang mahirap po kasi doon, hindi po natin makontrol. Tsaka yung minsan mayroon pong lubak, so baka may injury. Pero open po kami na magkaroon ng ganung category. So pag-aaralan po lang po namin and make sure po namin na safe yung kanilang dadaanan. Kasi siyempre at the end of the day, yun naman yung number one natin yung safety nila.
To add to that, safety of both them and the other runners. Kasi any wheel run object is again, might be danger for both the runners and the PWD. So, yun, pinag-aaralan po namin. Thank you for that suggestion. Hopefully, we can implement in the coming years.
And finally, this is my final question. As an organizer, how do you strike a balance between serious fun runs, serious races, like this one, Manila Marathon, and the so-called real fun runs? Because I noticed that Red Rio offers, of course, serious races like Manila Marathon, and then you have yung fun runs, those themed from cartoons. So how do you strike the balance?
For us, we try to. For us, what we try to manage everything as in giving all sectors an opportunity, no? Sa amin kasi, first time namin, if I may say the brand, when we did the Pokemon theme run, nagulat po kami. Kasi, within 2 hours, ubos agad. No? So, what does that mean? So, there are a lot of fans of a particular theme brand. And most of them are not runners. Most of them are collectors. And what did it do? It encouraged them to run. And we see, after Pokemon, sumasali na sila sa iba.
Siguro to add answer po doon, yung medyo serious market natin, ito po yung pinapa-certify natin na races, no? And of course, hindi naman natin winawala talaga yung fun component kasi isa pong starting block nila yan na ma-enjoy nila na part sila noon. Kaya po meron po tayong 5K, 10K, and yun po, 5K and 10K. Kasi sa ibang bansa po, yung World Marathon Major, isang category lang po yan 42K lang. No? So this time, yun po yung ginagawa natin. Kapag fun events po, meron lang po tayong 5K hanggang 10K lang yung maximum natin. Meron din po tayong 3 km for kids and then 1 km with dogs. So yun po yung parang differentiation. But yung mga serious runs natin, yan po, ipapa-certify po natin madalas yan kay Patafa para magkaroon din ng opportunity yung mga elite runners natin.
Okay. Bago tayo natitikin ako Coach Rio kasi sa may Pokemon eh. Kasi sa one of these days San Rio kita. Tama.
It's in the works. I am telling you now, may kinakausap na po kami. Hindi pa po namin sabihin.
San Rio kita.
San Rio.
Anyway.
Meron din.
Pero kidding aside, more on serious side, how would you describe since practically no technical changes have been made in the 42-kilometer route. Ngayon, how would you describe this route now under hopefully close to ideal running conditions? Coach Rio or Sir Andrew?
So, hindi ko po siya masabing fast route kasi meron tayong 4 na flyover.
Yes. So critical yun. May mga hills pala to.
Opo. So, bali kung meron po tayong 4 dahil babalikan nila, so total of 8 yung tatawiran po nila. So, when via flyover, EDSA flyover, so babalik po sila. Tapos yung Jones Bridge, tapos babalik, and then yung Intramuros, yung Intramuros Bridge.
Binondo Intramuros.
Binondo Intramuros Bridge. So yun po, parang 8 times na lang yung dadaanan.
Okay.
Pero
So talaga medyo mahirap.
challenging po siya. And then, yung siguro po, yung isa rin na medyo challenging dun sa route natin is yung mga U-turns, mga corners. Kasi sa Jones Bridge po, sharp U-turn. Sa Ayala corner ng Buendia, U-turn ka dun eh. Tapos sa Binondo Intramuros Bridge, mag-U-turn ka din doon. So yung sa ibang mga lugar po kasi natakbuhan po, like yung London Marathon, wala po siyang masyadong turns, wala rin po siyang flyovers, so kaya mabilis po siya. No?
Okay.
Oo, point. Iba yung start and finish din siya.
Sana lang. Good afternoon, Gapera Sports Corner PH. Isang tanong lang. Special request lang ito ang ating mga kasama sa PTV. Recently, nagkaroon kayo ng partnership agreement sa pagitan ng Run Rio at yung PTV Sports Network, ang ating government-owned TV network natin. How significant itong partnership na ito upang ma-market natin yung PTV Sports Network sa ating mga running community natin na laging sumasali sa mga Run Rio events po. Thank you.
Ito po ay napakagandang partnership, no? Kasi bago po kami mag-sign ng aming partnership, si PTV po ay nagsusuporta na sa amin. Lagi po silang nandoon, sino-showcase po at ini-feature yung races natin. At ito po ay nakaka-reach out doon sa mga hindi runners. So nagkakaroon ng interest. So ito pong partnership namin ay maganda dahil i-feature po nila yung mga races ng Run Rio. So magkakaroon po sila ng feature sa atin, and ang goal is to spread more information about our races, no? So hoping not only for Run Rio but also for other race organizers, kasi ang mindset po namin, mas maraming organizers sa different location, mas marami po tayong may encourage ng mga runners na ma-reach out. Kasi yung capacity po namin ay limited lang din, no, in terms of organizing races, kasi syempre nagre-require siya ng maraming manpower, and technically po yung Run Rio, never po kami nag-organize ng race sa Metro Manila na multiple. Normally isa lang po. Pero kung meron po sa ibang lugar, yun po yung kaya natin gawin. Kaya we are really open for other organizers also to be part of other opportunity.
Actually, to add lang, this is a first step to actually, in the future, have a live telecast race. Yun yung gusto namin eh. But right now, it's too early and we're not yet ready. No? But in the future, most of the major races may live telecast. No? Partnering with TV4 is already a first or a 1 foot inside that direction. So hopefully, once we get more international runners to join, then we have live telecast and we'll be showing live streaming as well.
Sir, okay lang po ba banggitin ko yung cash prizes para ano din natin, no? So yung meron po tayong top 10 sa 42K. Top 10 po yung nilagay natin para mabigyan natin ng opportunity yung karamihan natin, no? So yung champion po, male and female,